Right, hello, welcome to the stream. We have Seth in the chat already. Howdy. Exceptionally loud. Right, couple of things to get set up. Once we get in. Applying mods. Applying presets. Then we're going to do a quick little restart. And then we'll be good to go. We're going to be back in the Anomaly pack. We're going to be trying our hand at some Permadeath runs, or run. I don't know how well we go. We did do a stream the other day where we looked through some of the more technical sides of the perks to try and figure out what we need, what we should get, what we should avoid. And I think we've got a pretty decent build idea. Pushing forward with that. So, as usual, if you do enjoy the stream, do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Do check those links down in the video description as always. If you're looking to support the channel, or if you're looking for the mod pack Anomaly, you'll find all the information down in the video description. I'm going to get started because, like I said, I've got a couple of technical things to get sorted first. We will get ourselves out of the vault. I will throw a separate hard save at the point where we leave the vault, and I will consider that the start of the run. We don't have to do the vault section every single time. As usual, if there are any issues with the audio levels, do let me know as we progress. Let's get into it. Gas mask Fallout Anomaly. We're going to go for the Anomaly default again. Okay, well, we're grabbing everything in here. Standard, we got 50,000 mods to let ourselves enable. Let's get that list going. I tweak settings. Let's up that a little bit. Lower that just a little bit. That should be fine. There we go. All these things that are injected into the level list, we'll let those progress. I'll be doing that.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh God!
I'll be taking this. Oh yeah, extra loud. Let me drop that to there.
I'll find who did this.
Take the ring.
I promise.
There's 50,000 mods used to live here. So, character has been created already. I just picked one of the random presets, and that's what we'll be doing for additional characters, if there are any. We'll go through the special stats in a little bit. Wanted to get into Fallout Anomaly, but I didn't download it correctly. Is the README accurate? The README should be accurate. There may be some issues at the moment with the fact that Fallout has updated recently. So I don't know if there's going to be a workaround for that. So that might be the issue. I'm not even going to bother reading it. Sean's here. Howdy. So we get Pip-Boy, we apply mod settings, and then we do a restart. What did you get confused on, Sean, with the install? So yeah, if you want to see the sort of build that we're going for with this, there should be another stream from a couple of days ago where we go into things in depth. We'll be walking through it a little bit as we go. Okay, so tagged skills. We decided survival was mandatory. We're going to be sneaking around all over the place, and we need to try and stay alive. So fitness, stealth, and survival have been tagged. Traits. We chose two. We chose cat burglar. We are able to pick every type of lock immediately, but lock picking itself is a lot harder. So that was number one. The second one that we looked at was called vertically challenged. This lowers my jump height by 50%. But to compensate for that, it increases my sneak skill by 25. Which is then boosted even further while sneaking. So, might be jumping all over the place. But I think the boost to sneak was very much worth it. Background point, we decided on the over-prepared outdoorsman. Gives me a +10 to chemistry, fitness, medicine, robustness, survival, and zoology. Alongside that, the special stat was picked before we started the stream. Special stats are as follows. We are going down 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. Making sure to push into endurance a little bit for that survival. The special book in Sanctuary, I believe we're going to stick to intelligence so that we can get a little bit more experience and some more bonus skill points. I would like to put more points into intelligence, but we really needed some of the items in endurance. Over to the mod config, we need to apply the settings. One out will normally apply this. Yes. So let's do its thing. There we go. Right, that should be applied. Wait for that missing name tag to go. Right, we need to quit out to the desktop, get the game reloaded. After applying that, that should give me an exit save that we'll go back on. Wait for that to reload. Did the guide video and it seemed a lot scrambled. So for me personally, I just went through the text guide. I will double check that guide and see if there's anything that looks mega confusing, and then maybe get something done for that. Watching another series in my free time. It's been a good watch. Never catch you live because different time zones. Yeah, time zones will get you. Maybe being based in the UK. Try where I can to get the VODs of the streams up on the same day. It's usually a live stream early in the morning for me, which is usually mega early for a lot of my viewers. But then the VOD will go up at like 6 p.m. my time or 11 p.m. New Zealand, it's like 10:30 p.m.
Good hunting, Stalker.
There we go. So I think the key to this Permadeath run is going to be, well, I mean, not dying, number one. We need to avoid explosions and get as much experience as possible, as quick as possible. How much carry weight am I starting with? We are starting with 100. We are going to be sneaking a lot in this run. We're going to have to try and play smart. Okay, let's grab everything that we can while we're here. Why we're taking rads. Don't know why we're taking rads. So, all of these we can pick. Yeah, we'll grab everything. Like I said, we'll make a hard save at the point that we leave the vault, and we'll consider that the start. There's some good items in here, and we're going to need everything we can get our hands on. What's in the water? Hold. All tools, grab anything and everything. Okay, so we have Vault-Tec security armor here. Ton. Codex unlocked. Stimper. Now we will obviously be saving in this, just based on having to save the end of an episode and also stability of the game crashing. Rules in terms of what counts as a death in permadeath. If it's legitimate, it's fine. If there's any level of jank being Fallout, then, I mean, it won't count. I.e., if we clip through something, fall through the floor, and it kills me, that doesn't count. Dam's here, howdy. Please make sure we're not missing any glowing fungus. These are part of several recipes. Overdue book there, we'll need that. Grab all this. What we're doing today then? Welcome to everyone tuning in. Frost block going. Where are these rad roaches? Back up. Wow, just climb over the table. Get that frost block going.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
I think we took a very small hit there. Bottle. We have more. Make sure there's none behind me. It's been there. Yeah. Yeah. All-11 jumpsuit. Yeah, really, I'm just gonna grab everything. If I need to, I'll drop the heavier items. Do we have any more of those overdue books here? Or are they all just burnt? That was an overdue one. Burnt technical manual. I don't think we can do anything with those. We need the overdue books, right? Okay, they're fine. They're all garbage. Cigarettes. Let me just grab everything. I didn't really want to sit, but we get a bonus for sitting, I believe. So let me just sit here for a moment. Just a little break. I'll sit down. You're relaxed. I don't remember what that buff gives me. AP regen, fortified carry weight, max AP +5. Yeah, we need to sit down and just take a breather every now and then. Oh, don't really care for that. Right, the weights will indeed weigh me down. What are we on? 77. Oh, 100, it gave me an extra 30 weight temporarily. How long does that last? I don't know how long that lasts, but try and make the most of it. Can't wait for that to wear off in the middle of combat. This is why I'm going to be making a hard save when we leave the vault. So we don't have to do this 50,000 times. Build is planned. I don't usually plan my builds in such detail, but she did put a decent plan together. He's weight 20. I guess it literally does say it's a 20-pound dumbbell. Let's drop those. That's a hell of a lot of weight. I guess if we really need the lead, we'll come back in for those. Not think there's anything in the cupboards there. A few things in here like circuitry, screws. We're gonna need those straight away. Oh, nothing in the first aid box. We did tests, so like we had some good items in there. A few bits and bobs. So yeah, we're gonna prioritize experience to begin with. Anthony's here, howdy. What is the carry weight? 129. Okay, so I'm like 29 over. Sitting down, but if I really need to, I can stash them when we leave the vault, but I don't want to over-encumber myself in the middle of combat. Our roach fine. Anything else? Not so much. I'm probably going to need to drop a couple of things. Especially because we'll be picking things. I was expecting that, and it still made me jump a little bit. Carrying too much and can't run. We may need to come back into the vault. We may need to come back into the vault. Let me find a container. I think if we're going to store anything, it's going to be... What do we get here? Charisma 2, weight 2. We don't need all those charisma items. Chef hat gives me luck. Should probably wear that. And we're also not wearing the armor yet. We should probably do that. Crystal, fiber optics, where's this? Okay, we will be coming back into the vault. Let me drop off a few of the heavier items. Go ahead and put on the chef hat. We'll also put on Vault-Tec security armor. I should be able to get into this. Do we have a gun in here? We do have a gun in here. Sometimes this will have no gun in here. I only have 3 bobby pins. We've got to be very careful for this because it's a lot dangerous now with that perk that we took, the trait. Oh my god, wow. Why does this feel like it's right on it? It feels like each lock is 2 levels higher with this trait than what it actually is. There we go, we're in.
Got it.
Got it. Ammo service pistol with several mods on it by the looks of things. Does that just give me a standard pistol? No, I have a service pistol and a Kimber custom pistol. Okay, I guess there were 2 pistols there then. Don't need the broken pit boy, I don't believe. Get into this as well. A couple of containers here that are going to help me out a ton. You know, if we can get into them. Rent.
Sweet.
10 Stimpaks, 5 Radaway, 5 Radex, some ammo. Jackpot. We got more things in here. Carry weight is 106. Oh, over that carry weight already. Carrying too much and cannot run. Right, okay. We're already at that point. Let's keep that carry weight about 80. Stick to meds and ammo now. Food. We get any eyeglasses? Yeah, I'm gonna get all the buffs we can get. That gives me +1 perception. Take that off. I am going to cigarette here, just in case crashing. You recruit Heather. I am not going to recruit Heather in terms of an actual companion. I may get Heather and then dismiss her to a settlement so I can use her as a trader. How we're going to be planning and playing initially, companions are going to be a no. Companions are just going to cause me too much trouble. I know there's a fella. Where's the fella? I'll go for the run. Just see how long we can survive. Ideally complete the game. But we're just seeing how long. We need to make a little change to one of the hotkeys. We will be doing VAFs a little bit. Use critical is Z. Okay. Put that to mouse 5. Taking any chances. Hey, we got a sneak attack on that as well. Wow. Well, that's going to have saved me a little issue. I need to... there's tons of stuff in here that we're going to have to come back for. Cryogenic stasis residence belongings. There goes a bobby pin. In fact, we've got any more bobby pins in these? Bobby pin. 2 bobby pins and a cigarette. Get these smaller bits. Try that again. Precise. A good magazine in here. Oh my god, if we ever get in. You like the squeaky sounds of this? Okay. Okay. Give it a little wiggle. We're in.
Nice.
I will get 3 wedding rings. Silver locket. Vault Security Manual 1. You now possess the knowledge to pacify others and force surrenders. I need to try and remember to use that. Benefit of this trait. So the cat burglar trait makes it so that I can unlock every tier of lock straight away. But the act of unlocking is much harder. From just initial play, it feels like each rank is 2 ranks higher than what it originally is. So I don't know what novice feels like advanced. Master locks are probably going to be a bit of a pain. But I figure we get enough... Pretty good. We get enough bobby pins. I don't think it's going to be an issue. We're going to leave the gourds. Let's find gourds on this guy. A little overpowered. There's a couple of things like that that we're going to be doing self-imposed rules. Like, I'm still 50-50 on whether Lead Belly rank 3 gets taken or not. I think I'll stick with the look bonus of the chef hat. How we looking? Well, I'm the cook, apparently. Turn that off. Turn it off. Get out of that rad straight away. Give it a moment for that to dissipate. Do I have any gas mask filters straight away? I have 5. We need to put a plate in to make sure to put a gas mask filter on the gas mask, because I always forget to do that straight away. And then even if it's not radioactive outside, I'll get around to the point where it is radioactive and I'll stick the mask on and I won't have a filter in it, and we're going to take a load of rads and then we'll have a bad time. So that goes on. This can get hotkey to there. We do lose the eyeglasses when we do that. Fine. We still take rads in this section. Books here, howdy. The pipe wrench is actually better than the batons. Its speed is medium. It does more damage, so... Piece through this. Sneaky little rad roach fella. Get those blocks in. Get out of the rad area. Take more damage. A lot more damage than what I was planning there for the rad roaches. See the sneaky little fella coming from me here? Sneaky little fella. Okay. More filters. I don't need that gas mask with goggles really, but we'll grab it anyway. And that's all the rad roaches in here. Radioactive over there. Okay, that's the vault done. Get out. Throw that hard save that symbols the start of a run.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
It's what, 9 AM? It's time to advance while we're in the vault bit. The jump height is really going to be something I need to get used to, because I can't even... There we go, we had to like launch ourselves up to that. How are we doing? By the way, we're doing good. Finished, exit the vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Okay. Okay. We're halfway towards the level up. Okay. Going to crouch. Rad boy. Set those last little mod things. Initiate. There we go. Right, we are going to do a double save here if possible. Have a cigarette. Let's go ahead and do that. We are also going to go save. I cannot save right now. What are you talking about? There we go. It's a hard save there as well. Moment for the game will to just initialize. And we're good to go. Right. Inventory is almost full. We'll take a couple little bits and bobs. We'll be coming back up here anyway, so we're concerned. Straight to the gun. Have a quick look at those as well. So we've got 2 pistols in there. We picked up the service pistol. Just defaulted to give me a Kimber custom pistol as well. So we've got a 9mm pistol and a 10mm pistol. Weapon-wise, at least initially, we're going to be focusing on pistols. And then as we advance, we'll get ourselves a more long-range rifle. Partnership. Oh, that jump height. Oh, that jump height. I'm going to need to see if I can jump on cars. My usual getaway. Radio area with this. I'm not going to pick any herbs or anything at the minute until I need them. Because I plan on taking a perk that gives me double, or an increased chance at double. And my strats are... don't bite off more than I can chew. Take my time. Why is that tactic free? Make use of sneak attacks. Try not to fight more than one enemy at once. Where possible. Utilize explosions. Avoid explosions. Straight for it. He is. Oh, why'd it have to be a glowing one? Ah. Armor plate broken. Ah. We're gonna have to replace an armor plate already. RNG on the rad roach. Cards worth in a moment. I won't be picking up magazines just yet. We have a perk that I want to get before I pick up magazines. Sneaky, sneaky. That said, magazines won't be getting picked up just yet. But this little fella does. That's going to go into intelligence. I should probably have done that before the rad roaches, but too late for that now. Get as much experience as possible. We got to level up. We're going to be leveling up the second that I hear the noise. 14 skill points. because we got that now. Our intelligence at 4, so we get a little bit more skill points. That will help out. Let's round fitness up. Let's round survival up. They're setting at 40, 50, and 40. My tagged skills straight away. I need to get opportunity up to 10. We'll learn that. That allows me to get Swift Learner. Prepare to expand your mental realm. Activities outside of combat earn an additional 15% experience. Need that before I do any settlement stuff. We got 3 additional points. Need to upgrade handguns a little bit, so 5. We need to upgrade gambling as well. Gambling's at 1. Wow. Well, I need to get gambling up to 30. That's going to be a couple of levels. Handguns, I need to get to 10 for a perk, so let's stick it into handguns for now. I've learned how to cook several new recipes. Tried to get the others. Right, that didn't kill him. That's 1. Oddsworth saved me. we'll lose a little bit of experience. I don't know why that one shot didn't kill the other one in one hit, but fine. We'll speak to you in a moment, Codsworth. HP's fine. We're at like 90%. This fella stands still. Well, we've alerted the bugs. Stay sneaking. Are they actually coming out, or of me going in to sneak? To try and not waste too much ammo as well. We wasted a little bit trying to blast that one. Slow and steady and all that. Then you do the usual circuit around Sanctuary. Grabbing the bag, going into the basement, usual. Keep an eye on my action points. Oh, there's one outside already. And it's gone back inside. Bloodfly is not to be messed around with. The little attack they do. Tried to not waste ammo, he says. Oh my god, you are tired from lack of sleep. It's not the time. Right, that's 2 of them done. I believe there's one more. Little chunk of experience. I don't think I hit all 3 of them. So I'm not seeing any movement. Reload wherever possible when safe. Worst case scenario is it's flown out and we're going to get hit in the back. Best case scenario is we've already got him. Well, I can't hear any bugs. So I think we got him. I don't need to confirm that. I'll let Codsworth sweep it up. My gun goes okay. I got a speech check to pass for Codsworth. I'm pretty sure we'd pass it straight away anyway, but I'll switch to this for Charisma 2. Let me just see how are we doing. Just tired.
Sir, oh, just tending.
I will be skipping some of the dialogue with this, you know.
Oh my God.
Is it happening?
Right.
Oh my.
Uh huh. They.
We want the
Sir,
experience
these
check,
things
not the
you're
food.
saying, it's been ages since
He's gone. God damn.
it's worse
I'm
than I thought.
acting.
No.
A bit of it. That means you're.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Codsworth, you're
are
acting
we gonna pass this?
a little weird. What's wrong?
I. Oh,
Anyone
sir,
experience?
it's just horrible.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa.
I did find this.
Well.
Let it serve.
Uh-huh.
Now, shall we search?
Codsworth.
Then they're really.
Okay, we did get all of them. I guess I just hit one of them when we were blasting.
Sean's out there, Codsworth.
What about Concord?
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Shaw.
Right.
I shall remain here and secure.
Right, very good. Very good. Now we'll go for the sweep. We're going to wear thermals. I mean, again, it's another one of those things where I'm 50-50 as to whether we do or not. There are a couple of things in here that are overpowered. There are a couple of things in here that are cheesy. You know, like the crafting table that gives you more resources. I'm going to not do any of the cheese. Thermals, maybe. Thermals. I've got these rings. I know I can put stats onto these, so I'm reluctant to sell them. That's fungus. 10 red. We need lead belly as soon as possible. For all of those. Store whatever that ammo is. That's 58. I don't think there's any more enemies within Sanctuary. There's a few just outside. We're doing the boring thing of just scavenging the houses quickly. Get the experience from picking those locks. Get the items from those. We are half the way to another level. I think lead belly will be getting picked next. All needs. You know, just in case. So we're here specifically for these, but we'll grab other items while we're here. We've got a few things settlement-wise that we need to get built, like, straight away. A couple of things I always usually forget. We'll look to see if we can do those with the items that we have acquired. We need the air filtration. We need the decontamination arch. We need the universal disassembler. Come on now. We're in.
That's it.
Great early buffs. Probably missed one or two little things. Getting before bag on the house. First, I think you should use the equipment available as it's Permadeath. Avoid cheese, but thermals and lead belly free should definitely be in the arsenal for the first run. Oh my god, we have a suppressed pistol. Straight away. And it looks like we can take some of the attachments off of one and put them on the other. So I might take the suppressor off of that and put it onto the service pistol. That is a great find. Planted. Yeah. And broke the bobby pin. Down to 2. I'm pretty sure you can just scrap these and get the contents from them anyway. But I'd miss out on the experience of actually picking the lock. All the experience I can get. Plant the silenced weapon and then feign surprise. Oh my god, wow. Do I regret taking that perk? Maybe.
Yes.
Wow, hold that for a silver locket. Honestly, it was done partially so I can get some slightly better items earlier on. And more so that I can get a little bit more experience from a couple of extra containers. A bit quicker as well. So we'll see how that goes. I know ultimately by the end it's going to be something that's going to be more of a hindrance. Experience level in a moment. Lockpicking the stream. We're in.
Got it.
Not even going to take that. We got bandage scissors. I could do with some stim packs. We could really use some antibiotics. We can find some of those. That'd be great. I don't have any yet. Perception and charisma. See, those kind of terrible. Yes, I prefer just a charisma +2. Fashionable glasses for some more charisma. We will be looking to get ballistic weave as soon as possible and on as many things as possible that we are equipped with. Stash that. Right, metal bucket. I need to not break that down. We need that. In fact, I'm going to see if we can build the water pump straight away with that. We need a little concrete. So this is going. Water pump straight away before we scrap the metal bucket by accident. Next got this garbage. We'll check out weapons and armor momentarily. I'll wait to spend 5 hours scavenging this place to then die in 2 seconds. I'd be tempted to use the scrap all command to save time, but I would lose the workbenches. I don't have magazine just yet. We have no booze in there. I was hoping for a little booze. Garbage. Oh, wow. Nothing in there. We get those power armor pieces here and in the Red Rocket Station. I may just sell those. Right, over encumbered. Get that before taking damage. That'd be great. We're taking, what was it called? There's a perk that allows me to recover rapidly. We're taking that. It's probably called Rapid Recovery. All those. It is weight 0.2. I think that's worth holding on to for if we need charisma boost. Store those. Have a couple of packs of cigarettes. Let's open those. Make sure to periodically save, just in case the game crashes. A guaranteed shotgun from basement. I don't think I'm going to be sticking any points into any of the shotgun related. Hello, that's pretty good. Shotgun related perks. So we're going to be focusing on pistol to begin with. Greaser jacket and jeans gives me 5 energy resist and 2 luck. Instead of 5 energy resist, 10 rad resist. The rad resist on this is a nice little buff, but I think the luck might be more beneficial to us at the moment. Armor kind of clips for a little bit. Remember to go sneak when I'm doing the safe, in case anything's lurking around. Oh boy. Wow, that like instantly snapped. It'll be fine, I'll get bobby pins all over the place, he said.
That's it.
Oh wow, that was good. Shipment of glass. Load of ammo. We got any more bobby pins lying around? I'll grease the jacket. Periodically go and drop things off. A bit like a full day here. How are we doing for a level? We're getting close. I've got a couple of things we can build. We might do that for a level. So, gonna stick with the chef hat. We'll keep the glasses. We'll keep these. A little bit of weight, but I think it's worth it. I want to focus on a small amount of weaponry, both for carry weight and so that the other calibers of ammo that we pick up can either be broken down or sold. So I am going to remove the suppressor from this. Put the suppressor on here. There's a compensator on this already, but I think suppressor is going to be more beneficial for me. Holding stock. A standard barrel. What's long barrel look like? Slightly longer barrel. Plus 48 range. A little bit more to accuracy, negligible. What do I need for the long chromed? Gunsmithery rank 2. Long barrel for now then. Better recoil, narrow spread, superior range. This has a burst receiver. That's burst fire. I don't know if I want burst fire. I'll leave it on for now and we'll test it. Probably sell that one. Ooh, actually, this has the longer chromed barrel on it already. Take that off. Much quick magazine. Take that down to standard. Long chromed barrel, we'll put that on. We already have a large quick magazine. Jesus. I'm going to check the scope. Might need to remove the scope. Get that to 5. No, I think that scope's fine. I've got 12 bullets, so I don't really want to see what it's like. Wow. For now, we will store the other pistol. Drink. So... I think we should get lead belly before we eat anything. How much more do we need? We're nearly there. Let's do a little building. No cheese building, no 50,000 fence posts. We'll build what we're going to need.
Testing radiation levels safe.
No cheese. We'll need several beds. I will not be rushing to get Preston. I think that going forward with the Deathclaw fight and all that sort of stuff, I don't need to do that right now. I'd rather wait. We're a little better suited to do so. So we'll get to that, but I can prep for them. So it is going to be what, 5 beds? These beds snap. Oh, that's great. Right, so all the beds that would be needed for that. We have a water pump. What do we need for this? A little bit more rubber. So we have an actual pump. We got a water pump powered. There's a level. Levels get done straight away. Okay, so handguns is getting an additional 2 points to 10. That will unlock a perk. Next we want gambling and then science, I believe. Points. These both need to go up to like 30, so dump the points into there. We want to get... We'll need rapid recovery. We'll need hollowed shots. For now, we're going for lead belly. You gain less radiation from consuming irradiated food and water and get increased resistance to poisons. Unlock the ability to milk Brahmins, which we never figured out how to do. Right, lead belly has been acquired. Means I feel a little bit more comfortable having a little bit of dinner. I'm tired, so I'm going to have that Nuka-Cola. Gives me 5 Ira. Caffeinates me though, so let's do that. Just keep us going for now. A little bit of experience. Level 3 right at the start. We need to drink a little more. Wow, thirsty fella. To try not waste the purified waters, as they are required in a lot of the recipes. Which is the next thing that we're going to be doing. Grabbing those workbenches and checking to see what we can build. Also tempted to throw a hard save that we may also start from after the Sanctuary Settlement. You know, sort of at the point where we first leave. Because it would just be me repeating this over and over. I guess there would be chance for different combat encounters, different loot drop-in, so... Scrap those while we're here. So, chem bench, cooking bench. We got the ammo one. Will be one of the first ones we build. Weapons bench. We've got armor bench. I'm just going to slap them down anyway. Okay, food-wise. Boiled water, we need lead belly rank 2, which will be the next perk we take if I can. We need 2 dirty water for that as well. Tons of things to use. Unsure about using baked potatoes. I think if we do that, we're going to be sparing on them. And it just makes any of it redundant. Chem station. We will probably have to use some chems in this. Make anything in those at the moment. Do not show this again. Okay, so we need turrets as well. Defense when they come, so pop that there. Yeah, a couple of these. I need steel. We really haven't got that much steel. Think about all the things that I would usually build when the Preston crew arrives. And ready.
Adjusted radiation levels safe.
I need to check the rad boy in a moment. Alright, that should be more than enough. So I usually whack down 2 of these. Get those in place. Turret, we'll just pop here for now. Alongside that... Crafting, what do I need for the engineering workbench? More rubber. 2. 6. Very good. Should we put them into the driveway here? Okay, schematics. I need the utility one straight away. So I need to find 200 caps before we can make that. There's a few stashes around. We're likely going to have to trade before we do that. Build menu, please. Go. Move these over here. Okay, crafting wise is done. I don't think we have the ability to build the archway or anything like that yet. Fiber optics, rubber, circuitry, so we need some stuff for that. Air filtration, we need a fusion core, which is fairly easy, and circuitry. Circuitry is going to be the hardest thing for the time being. Menu, want to be in resources. Water is sorted. Food, we can grab that and place it down in a moment. I'll be using the garden plots. Nice and easy. Ish. Snap. Eat.
I need to assign someone to this. I need
Grab
to
the
assign
foods that are
someone
here
to this.
already. Go stored. We'll place down whatever we have. Two of those and 2 melons. Three melons here. 4 melons. Get those all placed down. Alongside that, we need the universal disassembler, which needs 2 circuitry, which we don't have at the moment. Use that before we break anything down. A couple of scavenging benches when people arrive here. A little area for that. I'll get rid of that. Oh. Brahmin feed trail off there. Siren in ready. The bell. There is at the moment. Gen X is here, howdy. Okay, so no cages. Crafting's done for now, I believe. Stores we can't do yet. The resources are sorted. Defense is sorted. I am going to need a little bit more power. Can we make any more generators? 1 small, I'll leave that for now. Decorational, don't really care for at the moment. Beds are in for everyone who's going to be arriving here, including myself. Structures. Maybe some initial fencing. We're going to need flint and steel for this. More wood. How are we doing, Jen? Scrap things as we go down. Especially including the cars. And a little late as well. Car at the front counts as a container, so we can't scrap that one. I don't know if these explode. I think because they were changed to containers, they don't explode anywhere near as much. These will just be put in rough for now, and we can actually get them better positioned a little later on. Couple little basic things there. What are we on? Halfway towards the next level. Right, let's go get the bag on the roof, and let's go into the basement and get the items out of there. And then that might be the full day. And then tomorrow we'll check out the immediate area and get a little bit more experience. New start, yeah, Jen. We're doing Permadeath. Emptying Permadeath. Light off as possible. Okay. So I think there's a guaranteed shotgun in here, unless it's a different weapon each time. Jack 12. Purified water. Gold bars, we're trading those. More water. It's the most valuable thing in here, really, at the moment. We've still got a couple more safes to unlock. I think 2 more after this. I got 1 bobby pin. Very careful then. Ooh. Right, we need to find some more bobby pins. Shotgun pistol. One that we just picked up. The varmint revolver. Anyway, 6. I feel like this gun should weigh more than 6. Right, but if I'm lucky, I can find some more bobby pins. I guess I need to get used to the fact that lock picking is now just a lot more difficult. There's a little bit more. Was it 100 I needed for the workbench? I can get that workbench, that's going to help me quite a bit. I don't know if there's a bobby pin box in one of the houses, you know. I know there's usually one in the house on the way down to Concord. If I find bobby pins here, it's usually in the bathroom mirrors. Straight up, just an Uzi here. 38 machine gun. 38 machine pistol. An Uzi. It's 4. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Over in Concord again, so let's drop that for now. Alright, do I have any bobby pins? We have cloth. We'll grab that again in a moment. We have young Tarada's outfit and agility. I should go and check about ballistic weave before we go to sleep. I think that was the last house, so I think we are just straight up out of bobby pins for now.
Adjusted radiation level 6.
Let's store those. Bobby pin. Let's see, ballistic weave. Glasses a no. We can weave this. Legendary effect things. We'll be doing legendaries as soon as we can. I know we need to find some magazines for it, and we need the microchips. As soon as I can start getting legendary effects on myself, I will. Let's scrap one of those. The standard weave, we don't need any perk. We don't need to find the railroad, which probably one of the biggest things. I do need adhesive, ballistic fiber, and fiberglass. And that'll give me plus 30, plus 30. So just that on anything, it's going to be fantastic. And then we could do hybrid if we feel like that's going to be more beneficial. And we need to put points into tinkering and armor smith to progress that. That won't be a priority because we'll be able to get the basic one. But we will be working towards that. We can also put legendary effects on the wedding rings. What legendary effects are we thinking? Ideally, anything that's going to help me with stealth. I don't want the one that makes me invisible when I crouch because it's annoying. Anything that's going to keep me alive, basically. Perhaps reduced damage from explosions. I know we can put that on armor anyway, but anything with that. I think we are probably ready to go to sleep. We're tired. I need to remember that we get an XP bonus with adrenaline, so try and min-max that as much as possible as well. My issue now is it's getting dark. Don't want to be holding on to that. Don't want to be holding on to this. May hold on to that for now. Don't have any ammo for it. This house on the right, Concord's got an outfit box. It does. I don't know if that counts as cheating. I know they're just standard outfits, but we'll have a look at it, see what it looks like. We need to go down to there in the morning anyway for those bobby pins, because I'm not missing out on the experience of these safes. Dogmeat will be getting acquired, but we won't be acquiring him until I have a specific perk. Okay, I think it's bedtime. Bedtime. Welcome to Radstorm. What do we? Damn. Parched from lack of water. Yeah, I need that lead belly rank too so we can boil water as soon as possible. We're going to do that. We're going to have a little sit down for that buff. You're relaxed. And we're going to head out. Yeah, so we're going to throw another save, another hard save at the bridge. In case we decide to use that as the start point. I don't know. I know we're going to lose progress with several things if we die, but the idea of having to scavenge Sanctuary over and over again kind of fills me with dread more than, you know, dying and restarting in itself. Once again, I don't need to cigarette save, but we will do PDO2 hard save. Just make sure that they're actually saving. That is not where we saved. Oh, I think that may be because that's also what I've been calling the character. Okay. Save. Perma2. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if those saves are counting. That makes sense. Yeah, the character name's just PDO1, and it will be PDO2 if we go from a second character, you know, if we die. So, I guess we'll have to actually throw the cigarette save here. Check the rad boy as well before we head out. Rad boy. We're at 28. Got a little bit. Get that below 100. Find some booze. We have 12 rounds of ammo in that. We have a lot more in this non-silenced weapon, so let's go with that for now. Ollie's here, howdy. One in from the States. What are we here? 10 a.m. my time. Is it like 4 a.m. for you? Something like that? Drifter outfit, we can grab that on the way back. 5:30. Howdy. I said I can skirt the perimeter of Concord, but I do not wish to engage within the museum. We've got a few things around Sanctuary I want to check out as well to get some experience for that. The mole rats here, especially. Beat the dog, we'll be doing that afterwards. We'll be locking this down. I realize we don't need to actually lock down the windows. You watch, they won't spawn now. Did he only spawn if I've interacted with dog meat? We have a couple of extra gas mask filters here. Grab those. Power armor piece, that's fine. Need to go into the back room. Is that really the trigger for it? You know, I didn't know that, damn. I figured it was just a random event. Did not mean to take all of that. I actually meant to store all the junk. Storing a little bit more. I'll keep those on me as a backup. My one breaks. Alright, a little bit of ammo on me. I never knew that. Wow. Thousands of hours. Well, I need to go in here anyway for the cap stash. Oh, no cigarette carton down there. Maybe it's having had acquired dog meat and the back room, maybe. Oh, we found some antibiotics. That lets me breathe a little easier. At least for a short period of time. Codex unlocked dogs. Like I said, I'll be getting dog meat, but not yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've got a couple other things we can kill anyway. In terms of traveling and fast traveling, obviously fast traveling in itself is disabled. I won't be using the abandoned tunnels. I will be using the APC. We're wearing the chef's hat. I need a helmet as soon as possible, really. I've never not greeted him. I'll leave him there for now. I think it's probably for the best. There is a perk that you can get that will take a little while for me to get, which makes it so that companions aren't spotted as easy when I'm in stealth. And they're in stealth as well. We'll be taking that. Just turn the light off. Right, here we do have water here. Sometimes the water doesn't spawn there. Bloatfly. Oh, I need to get a little bit more damage. Sneak attack and it still didn't kill him. Oh, glowing one. Down to dog meat. Weave in between the trees. Get a reload in. I know there's usually two, but I didn't realize they were that close to each other. And now I've lost him, and now I'm feared for my life. And we'll say howdy. Zomble, we have been into the basement. We've got the bag on the roof. We've got the bag near the Minuteman statue. Check the safes. Where's this fly gone? Again, I'd rather be able to see it. Not being able to see it is more concerning. Did I get nades from the trash bin? I certainly did. I certainly did. I don't know where this fly's gone. Oh, that jump height's going to get me killed. Maybe it returned to his home planet. Right, where's the... there's a chest around here, right? The dugout area. I never grab it because I can always lose it in the foliage. Safe as well. Here we go, right. Here's container. We're taking rats here, so... Are we getting rad weather coming in? Radioactive. Okay, headwear. Gas mask, which should be fine because we put the filter on already, if you remember. That definitely happened. We picked up a leather left arm, which is light, boiled, and lightweight. Get that equipped. Gas mask on 100%. Over this side somewhere, there's the safe, right? Stay away from the irradiated thistles. I can never find the safe. Again, it's the foliage. It's all the foliage mods. Check the old rad boy. 18. That's gone down. Okay, well, we'll beast it to Abanafi Farm. If that fly's still around, they might be able to help me. We will go down here. I can trade. Quickest trader that we can get to. I will also be blasting random animals for the experience. Mainly like rad stags. Blasting the cat. Closer to the water tower, really. Don't want to accept the quest just yet. Where is the wife? Where is the trader? There she is. It's the daughter. Which, to be fair, we can get caps for handing these in, so not that set though, apparently. But there's Connie.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, alright. I don't really want to be buying anything. We're trying to save for like 100 caps. Amplified SMG, 9 mil. This weighs 9. This weighs more than the shotgun. Get rid of that. Not really much else to sell. Damage and damage resist, strength and endurance, and mentats. Like I said, I may be using chems a little bit more than you do. Pre-war money, there it is. That's 80 caps. Means I've got 200, which I think is more than enough for the utility workbench. Where is the daughter? If I can trading the melons. Simple SMG was a game changer for my run. I left the gold bars back at Sanctuary. I'll be keeping those for Carla. I generally have no idea where she is.
Hey there.
Found it. %on the filter.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for any you can bring me.
Sure, I got time to help out.
Sure. I got time to help out.
Great. Doesn't have to be now, but whenever you
Pro
get
tip,
time.
check your gas mask filter percentage
Miss Abanafi.
before you
Wanna collect the
enter a
caps for the melons you
conversation.
gathered?
Yeah. Here you go.
Great. Thanks for your help.
27 more. That'll do. That'll do for now. I know we need to grab the magazine in the hunter cabin. I can't grab any of the magazines until I have a certain perk. Still concerned about that bloatfly just randomly shanking me in the back. Arch from lack of water. How close are we to a level? We are on the cusp of a level up. In fact, going back and building the utility bench might be enough for that. I mean, good items here. I'm hoping to find a bobby pin, but that'll do. I don't think I have the strength to kill an albino rad stag at the moment. Right, let's head back, get that utility workbench built, level up, lead belly 2, boiled water sorted. Light out. I don't want to be wasting as many filters as what I'm burning through. Got him, and that leveled me up. Very good. Let's get that done straight away. Gambling, once again, we're just going to dump all the points into gambling. We need 3 more. Get that to 30, and that's perks that I need. Level that. We want lead belly rank 2. Can I get that straight away? Or do I need to be a specific level? I need to be a specific level. So that's down in survival. Stealth, survival. Lead belly rank 2. I need to be at level 10. Level 10 for the ability to boil water. We just need to be a little careful then. Okay then. We get to pick one of the other ones while we wait for that. Don't have science 30 that I need for some of us. We could go for rapid recovery to make sure that we're healing without wasting stim packs when we're not in combat. Or we could go for a combat-based one like hollowed shots. I think to begin with, we go for rapid recovery. Get that done, make sure we're healing. Level 10 for rank 2. For level 4. So a little bit of work before we can get to that. But we got, what, 2 overdue books?
Adjusted radiation level
So that should be 2 crafting journals we can make. I really don't want to get radiation poisoning. So if we can avoid that, that'll be great. So that means I'm going to have to beeline to Diamond City for a doctor. So, an eye on the old rad boy. I guess we could use this time to go back into the vault to scavenge the remaining materials. That could be a good shout. Decent amount of ammo. I mean, I guess for now we can switch to this as well. Let's do that. For this, what do we got? 69 out of 100. We don't need to be carrying as many meds. Waste and buff out for that. Let's keep a little bit of food on us. We'll be using that as well. Shipment of glass, we need to make sure to store those because they're in a different menu. We are in need of 10 and 9. 67 out of 100. Oh boy. How much do these weigh? 0.1. I don't think I need that many stim packs on me at one go when I'm just around here, so let's store some of those, get a little bit more carry weight. Those barbells, dumbbells, whatever they are, they're going to be a pain. The rest I think is fine. Crafting. We don't actually need to craft that. Do we have enough? We have enough for the utility workbench. It was 200 caps. So, what's that? Utility workbench, we need a little bit more rubber. Get that built. Pop it there, nice and neat. Utility crafting journals. 1, 2. Keep an eye out for more of those. Nothing else really we can get yet. And we'll need caps for the workbenches, but we should be able to make 2 more of those when we do. We'll be prioritizing certain benches over others. The ammo bench, the water bench as well. Both of those are like fired. Eat, so a little bit more of that. Head back into the vault. This first episode is going to be a little bit slow, but I got a lot of things that I need to get set up. Pocket of radiation there. I just figure we're around this sort of area anyway. We need to come back into here. Radioactive at the moment, so why waste filter when I can come in here and grab the items that we left? Save the filter. Okay, we can take this off. Hard to do anything outside as well when it's raining. Generally hard to see. If I go that way, there's a little pocket of radiation. So annoyingly, we're going to go through this way. Grabbed all the items from it. Ads anyway. Wow. Grabbed all this. I don't think things respawn in here, but get a melee weapon out ready just in case. We grabbed everything in here except for these, which in themselves are heavy to carry. Wow. Grab one of them for now. Back in for that other one if we really need to. We mod to turn the vault into a settlement. I know there's a few overhauls to this. Obviously this has one. I think the only reason why it isn't is because this area is so script heavy. But yeah. Yep, turn this into some kind of settlement makes sense. If not a settlement, a rather elaborate player home. Something along those lines. Too much. Right, that weight is gonna have to just stay. He saves storing it in the container that I'm then from. Microscope needs to come out. We're gonna. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Right, for those items. Because I think that's all we left is we have a little seat. Have a little seat, just wait for a moment. Get the rested bonus. Give me carry weight. Enough at least for these bits. Yeah, wow, okay. So there's one dumbbell that's left in here. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be worth the effort of coming back in, but I guess if we're really struggling, a couple of extra tools there as well. There's a couple more things in here. We'll probably come back in here at some point in the future when a backpack, which we can get a little one, a house near Concord, which realistically is my next location for the bobby pins as well. on. I think Concord made it buildable after saving the guys. There are several locations like that that realistically you think would be buildable, especially with the whole Minutemen questline. We know it's radioactive. I'm just gonna scout down this way. I wonder with those, can I build the universal disassembly yet? Would help. Alright, that's all those done. Bathrobe, a little clothing. Those. Universal disassembler. And we build this. I think it was in power. It's not in power. Ooh, where was this? Resources. I can build it. There we go. Disassembles junk items into components and scraps weapons and armor. We will build this next to the scrap benches. I know this doesn't require power, but lore-wise, I'm going to say it does. So, I'm going to build another generator. Lore-wise. And then I get to build a couple more things for experience. There we go. Filter's down to 30%. Let's see the dirty filters. I don't think they get broken down anyway. I could maybe have streamlined that a little bit. I guess we can get it from here. Not the bottles. Broken down. So my filter's going to run out in a minute. We'll just pop into the basement. I know we can change it quick on the surface anyway. Take all of this and then we'll store all of it. Hop into here, change my filter. We'll make our way over to Concord, at least for that house anyway. Close away to a level. Halfway. Check to see how many filters I have. We have 10 at the minute. So we can craft those at a certain point. Get back out. Can the sun please come out? We have the frag grenade equipped. That'll be for blood bugs. I'll venture much further than that because it's 3 PM. Get to the house, get the bobby pins, get the backpack. Get a few items. Back in time for a nice cuppa. And plan of action after that. is we'll have the robotics yard that we need to check out. Fusion core there. That'll come in handy for the air filtration. Mole rats will be there as well. There is a dog down here that we can kill. We got some bloatflies. We've got some dogs. We've got raider with a dog and a little shack. We need to check all that out. Check all of that out. So we could maybe do wicked shipping. Be careful. Careful, we should be fine with that. See, Concord is full of raiders and zombies now. I think that got them. APC's there. I won't grab that just yet. Won't grab that until we really need to start using it. That did get them. I don't know where they landed. I'm okay on looting the blood bugs. Maybe throw a grenade down there as well.
There we go.
Right, small shoulder bag. It's only 10 to my carry weight till we find one of the better ones. But 10's 10. Cap stash. Okay, well this was the footlocker that Dan was on about. Overalls. That's fine. They're all perception, charisma. I won't grab these to sell. But I wouldn't feel bad grabbing one of these to wear. Because there are no stats there, really. Holster, I don't know which slot this takes up. I think it might replace the backpack, so... Let's grab one. See, does this replace the backpack slot? No, it does not. Does it replace anything? It replaces my armor. That's kind of a... It's kind of a big thing, I guess, if we're wearing an outfit that isn't capable of having armor fitted. It's a shame. Okay, we have this. There's no bobby pins here. There's usually a little thing with bobby pins. All these missed opportunities. That's charisma, so keep it. There's several options there. I don't want to be switching between armor and a holster just to get charisma. Okay, well, no bobby pins from there. That's fine. Kind of annoying. A little bit of experience for that. There's zombies down there. There were zombies down there. Good near back door. It's fine. I don't need that at the moment. Being followed. Sure wish this rain had stopped. That'd be swell. That'd be great. Do I do the mole rat tunnel place? The only issue with the mole rats is the same with the rad scorpions and them digging and just teleporting. But some good items in there, so I'm potentially tempted to test. How much ammo do I have with this silenced pistol? 20. I guess the second I've been spotted anyway, so. go here. There's an explosive canister in here that I can shoot if I can aim correctly. We'll be taking this off. In case it breaks. Wanting safe. Sure about that. Armor plates, brand spanking new. No more grenades, I'm afraid. I've used them both. We're gonna have to put this on and take it back off for that gas mask noise. I need to be able to try and hear enemies and not my own breathing. Kind of annoying.
Adjusted radiation levels sync.
Clone 1. Second I hear the teleport noise, I gotta kick the light on. I'm gonna need the light on to see the explosive canister. Yeah, a grenade would really make this easy, but how we roll. Where's this garbage where they spawn behind me? As long as they don't spawn behind me, fine. Garbage. Not thrilled about the rats that I'm taking there. For some reason. There's rats near the dead ones. Not even glowing. Oh, okay. Right, I think we still got one to deal with. Like the containers in here, I need bobby pins. Missing bobby pins. Can't get into that. We should definitely grab... I'd be very careful not to drink this garbage water. Grab all the brain fungus, grab all the glowing fungus. I need to check the recipes that utilize those. I sure hope there is one, because there's a ton of brain fungus in here. There is a fusion core in here. I don't know if the rads I'll take this early on is worth grabbing it when I have access to the robotics yard. So I think I'm just going to avoid that little chamber for now. But I guess we're here for this. The experience from killing a couple of more rats. Because it's right there. It's right there. Mask on and it's fine. Oh, we found a filter here. I guess we rush in and grab it, maybe. Minute noodles. And we've got some beer. This'll kill my ira a little bit. Sensor module. It's mask on and it's fine. Let me just grab we'll grab all the fungus first. We will get to doing a little bit of butchery at some point, but we'll rush into that. Should be able to make bobby pins from one of the benches. Make sure lockpicking tools so don't try to fit in this. So I think you should be able to make some kind of lockpick device. Maybe have them weaker. Don't really care for the other items in here. I think there's like a dead fella in there. Gun or something. That's fine. Right, well, fusion core acquired. A lot of brain fungus and other stuff acquired. There is a locked safe in here that we need to come back to and get. If I forget that, do let me know. Mask on so we can head straight back out. 2/3 the way to the next level. I mean, we have enough for the air filtration system now. Get that in. And that'll help me save some filters, right? You know, if I stay in the same spot. Lockpick tool like the hacking tool. I mean, it makes sense if there was one in there. We're going to be doing the hacking tool. So we don't have to do the hacking minigame / put any points into hacking. Weather to be sunny. Power levels down to 3. Yeah, the gas mask makes all the difference. I have had a couple of times where I end up getting radiation poisoning anyway. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Five circuitry from that. That's great. That might actually be all that we need. I should move the bed over here, thinking about it. Store all junk. We've got a nice 45 pistol in there as well. Uh, 25 brain fungus, 14 glowing fungus, and minute noodles. Yeah, I should really just... I mean, I guess I could just sleep in this bed. Right, let's see. Can I build this? Also, that might be now clear. Weather-wise, maybe. Oh, a misc. We can build ourselves an air filtration system. So, doing that. Sort of here makes sense to me. Smack bang right next to where we'd be sleeping and doing workbenches. I should move all the workbenches over here, really. I don't hate how big it is. I know I can shrink it down, but this requires 8 power. Move a couple of things around. There we go. And that's close enough between, a little floaty like, but between being in the house and then popping over to where Carla stands, we should be covered. That requires 8 power. So 5 and 3 would technically do it with that. Right, air filtration system should be in play here. That should save my filters a little bit while we're around this area. I need to get those workbenches over here. This can go over here for now. We don't actually right yet. That's there for the time being. Crap. Crap. Right, let's go and grab these. I think it covers more area than what I expect, but it's still kind of low. Yeah, we can upgrade it. But I figure we need to get that in so that when we are stuck in a cycle of rain and rads, we can at least loiter around here and do crafting. Make the most of it. Can I build flooring? I'd like to extend this out a little bit. Back foundation on. We'd need wood. A couple of these in. The experience. A little dark. Little dark.
Tested radiation level 6.
Those in. It's out. Gotta be close to a level up now, surely. Out a little bit. Engineering. Workbench. Yeah, I'll wall it up eventually. Right, let's hook workbenches across. Cooking one can stay there. That can stay there, that's fine. Walls then. What do we need? More wood. A little bit of steel, more wood. Oh, we're getting fog. We're a little foggy. Custom trees we can't scrap. Standard ones we can. 20 woods. I'll patch in all these holes as well at some point. Right, that should be plenty. 8 holes. We'll just do a little mix of everything here. I really am not spending too much time dealing with how things look. There's a level. Right, level acquired. Once again, we'll do that straight away. That will be the gambling to 30. So, I think with that, we can take Idiot Savant. I want to take that. I know my intelligence is 4, but that's still technically pretty low. Getting random experience will help. Gambling is 30. Science needs to be raised. Yeah, that's 20. That's another level, and we'll have that to 30. Let's go ahead and let those. Go ahead and hide these. I'm pretty sure we can get Idiot Savant. If not, Vans is another good one. Idiot Savant. You're inspired by the mundane. You may receive 1.5 times experience from any action. Lower intelligence improves chance. We will have to deal with the annoying noise. Want to take Vans as well. I don't care for the navigation, but it's an additional 5% experience. So I think 5% general. Go for Idiot Savant first. Acquired. Probably take this off now, but now I can make the cooking bench. Well, ammo bench. I need 550 caps, gunsmithery 1, grounger 1. So that's a little ways off. The water bench. I need science 1, which we're working towards for that 30, and then 800. So money is an issue. It may be worth going to grab S.T.A.L.K.E.R so she comes here a little bit. And now though, I think we need to sleep. Plan of action tomorrow. Back in a moment. Raid this, we need gas mask filters, which is going to be the biggest cost. Materials. Plan of action. We grab Carla. We try and avoid the raiders as much as possible, maybe picking up 1 or 2. We then check around the perimeter of Sentry for some additional experience. Maybe work our way down to sort of Wicked Shipping, around that kind of area. We are currently Eckish thirsty. So, minute noodles, fried water. If we can get any herbal things, I'll actually start using those. The herbal anodynes and stuff like that. Are they better to take before we sleep or before we eat? Sleep in a gas mask, it's fine. I think we're still going to need it as well. Wow. Woken up parched. More hydration. We need to hit level 10 quick so we can boil water. Store anything I've got to store and then we'll head out. We're fine. Take a little booze with us. We'll leave these here. All the ammos that we're not doing. I'm not going to trade with Carla when we find her because we're in the middle of nowhere and it's exposed. We'll grab her and then she'll come back here and we can trade with her here. Let's focus on that first. Yeah, toxic. Don't know if I need my mask at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that percentage. Make a sleeping bag and sleep in the bunker. So I need the perk if I want to make a sleeping bag. I don't know if I want that. With us planning on using the APC. I could also sleep in the bunker. The issue with sleeping bags and dirty mattresses is the disease chance. I don't know if I want to be sleeping on dirty mattresses. It's not too bad if I wake up fatigued. But if I wake up with an infection, we're in trouble. Right, I've been at 55% for a while, so I don't actually think we need the mask at the minute. I think it's just a little foggy, so I'm gonna take it off. Because it is so much easier to see. Broken APC will be acquired when we need to travel. Ideally after I've got a mine, so I can set mine here for the guy that storms me. And this area is full of raiders and zombies. Save here. Technically would have had a save in the bed. Remember that saving as well lowers rads a little bit. So keep on top of that. I wish it was a little brighter. Oh god, what's going to be the safest way to do this? If we skip down this side, I think there's like zombies and lickers. Not going into the donut shop. Until I'm a little better equipped, I don't want to go into any location where I know there's going to be several enemies very quickly. Like, if there's anything that's going to kill the run, aside from stupidity, it's going to be explosives or like power armor raiders. Play home, they here. There is indeed. I don't really see a point of grabbing it. Raiders. I wish I had more explosives. That explosives workbench is going to be very much needed. We've got 1, 2, 3 raiders there. I mean, maybe safer to go to Abanafi and cut down via the power lines. I think that may be a better way for me to approach the Drumlin Diner trash can caller area. So I'm going to do that. Random nade will definitely be a run ender. Yeah. But I want to take some perks as soon as possible that lower explosive damage. And at least I've got a very small chance that I won't instantly die. But it's going to be hit with a grenade. Character goes into shock. I'm going to panic through menus to try and heal myself. Oh, this half jump height. I think a random mine would get skull. I am going to be taking the feather-footed skill before I head out too far, so that I don't trigger mines. And there aren't too many around this area, so I need to rush into that. But Where's the first time I always end up standing on a mine? We go down. We pass Corvega sort of area. We get close to where Dance is, and then there's mines all over the place. So before we head out to that sort of area, I want feather-footed. And then we should be good. A little bit of an overpowered perk.
Tested radiation level safe.
Why do all have to be glowing ones? If these were just standard red stags, I'd probably blast a little bit. As it stands, I'll leave them. Regiment, I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to get near the little subway things. Have to pick the lock out of lock picks. If we'll go to the Drumlin Diner if it doesn't look too busy over here. Now I know there's a speech check with Wolfgang. I don't know if I'm going to try the speech check because if I fail, we're instantly into combat. I don't necessarily need him as a trader. So we could alternatively just go in blasting. Speaking of getting blasted. Again, not wanting to get too close to raiders. I'm actually okay having got close enough that gunfire is activated because Preston might take care of a lot of them. I will stay out of the firefight. But this character has got a Minuteman uniform, which I believe is going to be a hell of a lot better than what I am currently wearing. Okay, so if I wear the Minutemen uniform, I can still have the armor pieces that are the arms and legs. I cannot wear the chest piece, which was the piece that covered the holster that we found. So, Minutemen outfit and holster. What buff does the Minutemen outfit give me as well? 41, 10, 10. Brilliant. Great. Yeah, we'll leave those blasting. I don't want anything to do with that. Hopefully there's no random patrols down here. Carla might end up fighting him. Oh god, why rats? Random rat pocket. No, thank you.
Huh?
Put this away for the moment.
Hey there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Looking.
Just
Yes,
looking for
get
love,
that discount.
sweetheart.
But I'll tell you what.
I'll take a look, sure.
Yeah, keep your...
Take a look. Right, if I'm going to buy anything, it's going to be all the bobby pins. All those are getting bought straight away. The rest of it can wait, really. I can't afford explosives. Machete better. Medium 5. Medium 4. Technically better. Not enough to worth buying. Antiseptic. Ammo. Food. No chems. I'm not seeing any patrols down this road, though there is a little blasting going on. I think that's Carla. She's attracted a couple of raiders. 3 in total. I think she'll be fine. The Brahmin wants nothing to do with it. Neither do I. So yeah, we run the risk here. Like, I put on charisma stuff. We try the speech check. We fail the speech check. We're then in weak armor.
A deal, Fruity.
Check.
Hand over the goods. You owe it.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. You know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's
Alternatively,
Don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Never take a hit at Jazz again, I swear.
alternatively, we can just do that. One, it saves me running the risk. 2, I never trade with Wolfgang.
I can't wait to see the crows.
So, survival of the fittest. We will be taking all of this to either wear or sell. Taking this to wear or sell. We have a better backpack. We have this. We can put that. We have the gloves. The outfit we can just sell. The duffel bag takes it up to 150. Cheese? What do you mean cheese humble? That is the least cheesy thing you can do. We did have the stalker suit. It doesn't show as being better. The jacket we can't wear on top of what we already have. How much worse? Minus 33. We'll stick with the Minutemen uniform for now.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look.
Let's see what you've got.
It's all worth it.
Let's see what you've got. Right, we can get rid of this pipe weaponry because it's terrible. We need those. We need to keep these. Outfit can go. Bulk suit can go. Back, let me look. 33. Yeah, we'll get rid of these. Get rid of well. I shouldn't have any purified water at all. We'll buy all the bobby pins. That's me up to what, 13? That'll be all those containers we missed. I'm not sure if there was anything we were missing, but we're kind of low on money anyway, so we will buy a little food. So we can plant them. Buy some squirrel bits so that we have something else to eat. She has booze, but it's kind of expensive. More plating light's expensive. Like that shooting that's going on. Don't like that. Guy for the settlement. I think that's just a raider still, and not that there's something new that's appeared. The holster on the way back as well. Eat or drink. You need to eat and drink. Squirrel lips is 7. Ira. Those. Yeah, we just picked one of the presets. I'm just gonna pick the presets as we It sounds like it's coming over that way. Stray bullets are gonna get me. Any movement. Nothing in the first aid container. We'll over here for a moment. Alright, we've got a couple of Nuka-Colas out of that. Quantum as well. What stats? Stat buffs do they give me? There is one. So when we were doing the test, there was a perk called Cola Aficionado or something like that that improves the stats on Nuka-Colas and also the duration. Is it showing as Ira like Ira 1? When we took that perk in testing, I think it sees that Ira as a buff and so increases it, and so in turn makes it worse for me, so I won't be taking that perk. We got a little movement. Someone with a gun. I don't like the look of that. Ramen, but That doesn't look like Carla. I'm gonna just wait for a moment. I came from down there. I'm hoping they're not gunners, because probably a little strong for me at the moment. Again, it's probably hard to see on stream. Just gun it. Gun it and hope for the best. No, we have movement, though this guy looks more like a trader. See a fella that sits at that little campsite. This guy's now loitering around, so that kind of works for me. Rat pockets. Yeah, these guys are chill. These guys are fine. Not so sure about this other gent.
Well, I dare say that was a fight. 7 days in the forest.
Tested radiation level 6.
And there's Gore's cabin. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I don't see the point of going into the cabin until I've taken that perk that I need so that magazines give me experience when I read them. That fella's gone. Him. Okay, gun it. Back the way we came. We'll grab the holster and see if we can wear that with this outfit now. Then we can go around the perimeter of the sanctuary. We can grab the containers that we have missed because we've now got some more lockpicks. And reload noises. Nice killer. Okay, so first we want the house. Mole rat den. A couple of other things as well. I'm not going to grab every single little wild moot fruit that we come across. Let me go to the cabin after we've got the APC. Holster, let's see. I'll just go for the standard holster. I don't care for the colours. It takes off the whole uniform. So that's a big no then for the holsters. It feels like a massive oversight for them. Those doors shut so we can hear. Was this stuff in here before? Get those, get back to Sanctuary so I can trade with Carla as quick as possible. As many caps as possible, both so for supplies and so that we can get workbenches. The Morat hole should be empty because we cleared it so incredibly recently, but you never know. So go in, weapons drawn. Also, just a couple more use on the outside. Halfway to level 6. A little bit there as well. Right, we have 13 bobby pins. Getting harder. Oh, come on. Maybe the ability to get into all of them is worth it. Because novice ones are now like advanced.
Nice.
Missile bundle. Is it just like a more powerful missile? Oh no, wait, is this a grenade? Oh, this counts as like a grenade. I mean, a grenade or a mine? Standard mine in there as well. Like new explosive type, I don't know how it reacts. Kind of has me a little dangerous. I may just sell it and stick to what I know. I know how the standard grenades work, so. Yeah, I figured when I saw the icon. But I don't know, sometimes... Like, am I going to be throwing that sort of... If I throw it from here, am I going to get it there? Or all the way over there? Now we can see as well, we got a few animals to take care of around the perimeter. But trading with Carla is my priority at the minute. All gold bars will go.
Adjusted radiation levels safe.
Might save it for when there's a group. Carla actually here. Oh no, I feel like Carla's gonna end up having died. Oh no, she ends up dying. Oh, that would be terrible. I couldn't risk helping though. Absolutely not. Album. Outfits here that we can sell. Other things we can sell as well. May as well sell that for now. How it's possible. For a little save while we wait for Carla to come back while we check out other things as well. Okay, time to kill some more bugs. Raider. I know there's more bloatflies in the trees somewhere. If I can get them all, that'd be great. I mean, literally right there is the raider dog. Don't know if I can hit him from this range. Where are these so-called bloatflies? One. There's two. And there's three. Oh wow, I got him in midair. A little bit of wasted ammo there maybe, but I think getting him in midair is still pretty good. Yeah, I think if I'm going to throw that at mine, it's going to be when there's a group of enemies. Worst case scenario, we hit the fella. He starts blasting at me through the woods. Use tree as cover. Dog starts chasing me. lost where he is. This is where I'd need a sniper rifle with a scope. Howdy, Isaac. Pistol is back up. Right from a slightly different position. Yeah, I really can't jump, so we're into scale areas. There's gunshots coming from somewhere. Instant gunfire. I mean, we have the other pistol with slightly better aim. Silenced pistol fire, maybe? He's going to make this hard for me to hit, unless he goes around here. Like he's going to. Oh, burst fire. I forgot about that. Sneak attack for extra damage. Don't know if that's killed him or not. The dog is charging. I think the fella might be... Fella is not dead. We got gunfire. Oh, he's blasting. Now I think he's dead. Where's dog? Dog dead. Dog dead, Raider dead. I think he landed somewhere over there. Hopefully we can find him. This guy here that's target practicing. Oh yeah, that'll be what I'm hearing. Over there somewhere, I believe. Right, he was down here, he was advanced. If I can't find him, it's not the biggest loss. He's definitely dead. Close way to a level. Very close. Go for the guy that's target practicing as well. May as well, right? Food, a little ammo, a beer, a little food. I was hoping that was an overdue book then, it's a burnt one. Garbage. And a hot plate. Little buff out, little rubber. Some noodle cups. Right, so we took the shot when he was like walking across here. Didn't kill him. Dog beeline for me. This guy came forward a little bit. And here he is. An incendiary grenade. Carry weight on, 150. Carry all of that. Very good. We got a little more armor. Brilliant. A shotgun, of which I'm never going to use, so that'll be getting sold. That equips. Right now there's dogs as well, I believe. Gonna bury him. Nah, we'll let nature take its course. Incendiary for the dogs. I'm pretty sure there's more than one. Little idiot savant noise. I think one of them was a zombie dog. And there's a level. The dog's coming towards me. Level up. Right, let's get that level up done. We want 10 points into science, getting me to 30. That's very good. We're level 6 at the moment. Level 7, we can get another point in Swift Learner, I believe. I'd need opportunity up to 20. Anything else that I should be putting into at the moment? Specifically, gambling, science, fitness, fine. Stealth is fine. Engineering for the hot wire, salvage for the herbology. So let's get engineering for the hot wire. In fact, let's not do that. Let's do that next. Let's get... I need tinkering for some things. Salvage is currently at 5. We need it to 10. Annoyingly, so points into that. We can't do lead belly yet. That's fine. Can we get thoughtful reader yet? How far away am I from thoughtful reader? We can get thoughtful reader now. Gain 100 experience whenever you use an unread magazine. Obviously, that's a finite amount, but it's going to be experienced nonetheless. Plus, I think it stacks with the chance to get Idiot Savant. So now we can pick up magazines. The fella's still taking shots. I might leave him for now. Head back before it gets too dark.
You just did radiation level 6.
What are we still blasting? Dogmeat's fine. We've left him where he was for now. Grab me away. I'm gonna create something on my workbench. Says I need a specialist. I don't think I've seen anything like that. I've seen obviously the requirements for different perks, but I don't know if I've seen a specialist. Okay, time to trade with Carla because she's still alive, thankfully. Oh, we broke the gold down. Did we really break it down? I guess we did. No, we didn't. Gold bars. Done. Trade with those. Ammo types to trade are going to be energy-based ones. Ballistic ammo, I think we will break down. We got that we can trade. That I want to trade. For all this. Wow, we got 4 noodle cups from that. Pretty good. $124. That can go, that can go. I think I'll use the bathrobe if we want the charisma item. Get all this. Several weapons. I guess I could hold on to them to break them down. What's the value? The Jack 12. Don't really plan on using shotguns, but out of ammo. Option. Service pistol will trade. Varmint revolver, I'm going to trade because I know of one somewhere else that's better than that. Now she walks away from me.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to
Let's see what you've got.
You break it?
Okay, straight away in the melee weapons. We play that and that. Get those traded off so my carry weights need to be encumbered. Goes off. She has a cleansing tonic. Like 1,000. Buy me a little time, but kind of too expensive. Dynamite bundle. What's with all these new explosives? None of these appeared for me before. 200. I'm gonna buy an incendiary grenade for 74. That seems forward. A little bit of food. That's probably some items in here. Just the usual. Anyone that's got like adhesive, spring, screws, and gears. Yeah, we'll spend a little bit. We don't want too much, but we'll go for the usual good ones. And a hot plate. Made up garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Trade off heavy things. We already have a left arm. Get rid of those. Chems. I said we're probably going to use chems a little bit, but on to trade. The cleansing tonic. It cures you of radiation poisoning. So it's a really good item, but it's expensive because of so. Cures radiation poisoning. But for now, it's just out of my price range. Energy cells. We could maybe do with a little ammo ourselves. I can't craft it yet, so 10 or 9 maybe would be fine. Wine eyes here, howdy. 10 or 9. 4 for 9 mil. 7 for 10. This goes for my burst fire. I may turn that burst fire off. I don't know yet. We'll test it out a little bit more. Like 100 caps worth of ammo for this. 14 rounds. Good lord, ammo is expensive. We need to get that ammo bench built as soon as possible. Just garbage in here. Break this down. All of that. We still don't have enough caps to actually build another workbench. Big thing. Make sure I've not missed anything. So, I'm going to put the eyeglasses back in. Wedding rings. I mean, I'm not going to be doing the thing with Heather. I know I can put different effects on these, so it might be worthwhile holding on to them and having different effects. So, for example, I could have a ring that's dedicated to doing more damage to super mutants, and I switch over to that one when we go into super mutant area. That makes sense, right? That's all fine. Storage is 93 out of 150. $87 with that. Okay. 6 p.m. So we'll do a little building. little building. Let me check what my level state is at the moment. Very start of level 6. We need food, water, so noodle cup time. That's done them both. And in fact, before we do any building, the perk so that magazines give us experience. So
There we go.
time to grab that. 150 free with the other modifiers that we have on. The book has expanded your mind more than you expected. Now, 150 experience per magazine is pretty good early on. That's boosted me from right near the start to, like, I don't know what, a third. Oh, magazines nearby. We got one in the robotics place. That might be where we end up going tomorrow. We have magazine in the hunter's cabin. We have magazine in the museum, which I may need to miss for now. There's a magazine underground, which I may also miss for now, so of the Deathclaw. Any magazine now is a bonus, pretty much. We'll keep that in mind. Engineering for every companion you wed. I mean, probably. We're not going to be playing with any companions for the most part. That's a non-issue for me. Wood and steel. Makes sense that when it's getting late, we'll do crafting, we'll do settlement stuff. When we're sort of... We definitely can't go out at this moment. So, may as well use it for settlement time. Get a sneaky little level. A little level or two. Scrap. So, I think tomorrow we'll go to the hunter's cabin. Get a magazine, deal with bugs that are there. We'll go to the complete opposite side of Sanctuary to the robotics yard. Good. Are they upgraded to the new Fallout 4? I have. I did have automatic upgrades, or updates even, set to not happen by themselves. Somewhere along the line, that's quite clearly turned itself back on. This pack has remained untouched, though, because it's technically separate. How I have things set up. So that's pretty cool, but yeah, it's meant that the crowd control packs had to have a full redo. I think they've released several little mini patches as well since they've done the update. Further complicating things, so. Contents transferred to the workbench. There was a first aid kit there, wasn't there? I'd be kind of happy if they just left things alone. But it's fine for like the 12 people that actually buy things. Creation Club stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll need to check to see if the pack's been updated again. Won't be as much of an issue. Still annoying though. Right, that should be more than enough steel and wood for a while, right? That in the cars around here. Blue. We'll get the lamppost, get the cars, get the big chunks of wood and metal. All in one big go. Snap, please. Nope. Yeah, a little bit more of that. Like a nice little enclosed area here as well. I said I make the building realistic. I don't want to be cheesing build. You know, as much as possible. I'm gonna snap. Put it manually. Put it manually. A nice little enclosed area. Do we have enough to repair this house? That. That in this build, great. If I put a door on it, is it going to be more annoying? Probably going to be more annoying. Like a door. Okay. Right, we need one of these. Where is she? Nearby to this for Carla. There's a fixed location for NPCs in that area. Why is there a Batmobile option? Why is that in this pack? Okay, a little random. Yeah, I know that they sit down around here. I honestly don't care. They'll just have to deal with it. Fire barrels are these. Got one near Carla. Then we can pop this next to. Area for her to walk around. We'll have another one there. Oh, a little bit of that. Back over here, 50,000 different radios. Jesus. Yeah. Dog hoose for dog meat. Well, we haven't powered this up yet. We need to power that. We need to power this. Fire's 4%. Try that again.
Ingested radiation levels 6.
Right, that's just getting back. Do we have enough for more turrets? Gunsmithery for that. We want to get a couple more turrets in. Cover that side, want to cover this side, maybe one near the back. Maneuver this one. How many more can I do? 5 more. I don't want to waste all the circuitry, but I want to get another one in. Maybe general area. Put it in there. Again, I don't have anyone assigned to the food. I don't have any settlers yet, but it is placed down. I can actually see where we're going. power in there as well. Just a little bit of everything. Put some high. The issue with putting them in high places is it creates blind spots for them. And the AI just doesn't work sometimes. Okay, that's a few more things done. Have both of those. Let me check the old utility workbench again, see if there's anything new. I have enough to make a railroad stealth boy already. That's free my circuitry. Stealth boy's a stealth boy, but it's pretty good. What do I need for the workbench? 800 caps. We have the perk requirement for that. I'll be going for the water bench because we can then turn dirty water into purified with certain materials. We don't have to get the water purification chip. Okay, well that's just a time sink. And I want Idiot Savant to rock as much as possible, so... Food we can eat. All these magazines in here for now. Okay, cooking time. Can we cook anything? Or am I just out of materials completely? Okay, no cooking time. We don't have enough to cook anything. Chem bench. What do we need for these? Mentats. We're combining chems. Weight is 0.1, value is 70. One mentat, one's in green. 70. Let me check. Check. $50, $50. I may as well just sell them as is. Sell them as is. Let's make sure I've got one of each. And then we can sell the rest. Carla, who has promptly left. Store those. Yeah, I think we're all done here building-wise. What did that get me to level-wise? Halfway to 7. 7 is when we can take the next rank of Swift Learner. So I should probably do that at the point we'd get Swift Learner. That's pretty good. Parched and hungry, that's fine. That's noodle cup time. Which one do I want to go for first? Probably the hunter cabin. I honestly think it might be better to build multiple of the air filtration systems rather than upgrading. I know they're going to require a fusion core each time, but I'd rather source one fusion core than waste 5 or 6 gas mask filters. Honestly, feels like the lesser of the two evils. Okay, now you probably can't make it out on stream with quality and what have you, but I'm gonna take a pot shot here, and I'm hoping I've seen an enemy. I mean, I was hoping to have at least hit it. Because it is now charging at me.
Radioactive particles detected.
Oh, not the time.
Please put on safety equipment.
Yeah, there's a blood bug down there. Great. Now we've got an angry blood bug dotted around. Maybe we'll go to the other side instead. I figured we'd be able to hit that from there. Nice little sneak attack. And now it's raining. It's going to be harder to see. Great. I think it might just be flying down there in between the trees. It's kind of easier to see because it's a little bit more orange than everything else. But, kind of hoping to have hit that. Got that in a one-hit kill. Like the bleed and poison. Well, that was nothing to do with me. The bleed and poison of the blood bugs is kind of big. Why would there have been an explosion up there? At the back of Abanafi Farm, where I'm going for the hunter cabin. There's no mines or anything up there. Most of these raiders are like under the power line thing. Yeah, it's a little further back. Maybe the only thing I can think of is maybe that blood bug has, as it's been aggroed, wandered a little further that way and aggroed the raiders. Oh, why is it going to be raining every time I plan to go out? Change the filter. I don't know if we need to be in an eternal location to change the filter. I think that the time spent changing the filter, we don't take any rads. But I really don't want to take that risk. So we're going back into the Mora area. We're going to change the filter, even though we're at 35%. We're going to go up to Abanafi Farm, and then we're going to work our way towards the hunter cabin from Abanafi Farm. And today menu, okay, let's filter. Back out. I'm pretty sure it's fine to do outside, but I don't want to take that risk. Maybe practice that. Okay, well, don't want to spend too long doing this then if we're covered in rain. I also don't want to rush it. Makes everything just a little harder to see. And are these being attacked or anything? Seems relatively clear. Oh! More explosions in the direction that I want to be going in. Now, positive point to that. Are we being attacked? Is they have less explosives to use against me. thought I saw a figure. It might possibly just be the rain. Like just picking melons there, so I think that's fine. Seeing movement that's just red stags. They seem peaceful, so I think we're okay. I do really need a sniper, yeah. Even if it's just to scope out areas, we just have not found one yet. Pistol and sniper build is where I think we're going to end up. We got an incendiary grenade, that's fine, because there are bugs down at the cabin. Red stag. Out of all the animals, which would you have as a pet in Fallout? Now, did they have to remain the same size and shape and stuff like that, Isaac, or are we talking like miniature versions? About halfway to level 7. Now, I'm hoping I got a little bleed on that. Then it'll count as 2 kills. Because we took hollowed shots. So, who knows?
Radioactive particles detected.
Take the light off because people spot me from 14 miles away with it. Look there. I know they sit on the walls. Maybe it was these bugs that were aggroed. Maybe we should switch to the silenced pistol. One. Critical strike on bloatfied dead. %70 on the mask.
Adjusted radiation levels safe.
Fly. I just got a random little bit of experience, so I'm wondering if that was that rad stag bleeding out. That's another one. Which let my action points regenerate. Approach bit by bit. Weather's getting better, hopefully. Are the gas mask filters getting used faster, or is it just me? I want to say that there are different usage rates based on the different types of weathers and how bad the weather is. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Dog's dead. Right, we have here the mole rat remover. 50% more damage against animals, Milox, and bugs. Increased projectile count. Incredibly overpowered. That's my hunting gun. We also have the Wasteland Survival Guide.
Nice.
Less damage from melee attacks. More importantly, it's giving me some extra experience. And a couple of other things. Very good. We are done in here then. This. I'm not going to hang around this area. There's too many explosions happening over here. Yeah, not to take down the raiders. The guns are very good to find. Is that one of the infected simps? Is that part of what's caused all the explosions and the like down here? That's kind of creepy there, right? Just there in the woods. I don't like that being as close to Sanctuary as what it is. Kicks in. Kind of glitching out a little bit. Looks like a skeleton. Headless infected synth. Right, he's dead. That's leveled me up. Music's still playing though, so gun's going away and I'm running. Right, Robotics Yard. We'll pop into Sanctuary very quickly because we've leveled up. Oh yeah, we'll be getting padded and dense. That's definitely going to be happening. We have that level up, so let's get it done. I have 2 levels up. When did that happen? Does that mean I've missed out on some skill points? We get a bonus perk point out of there, because I don't remember leveling up. Either that or I've just got a bonus perk point. Because I'm pretty sure we've been leveling straight away. I was half the... Wait a minute. How much health did that have? No, we were level 6. We're level 7, so we've leveled up once and I have 2 perk points. I'm sure there's some kind of perk or something that's required there. Is it based on my intelligence? I know it said that we get an increased amount of skill points. Your levels, we get an extra perk point. I didn't account for that. I don't know if that's a thing. What should we go for? Need it. Opportunity to 20 if we want to take leave. If we want to take Swift Learner. Let me triple check. We had this planned, but I'm triple checking just in case. Plans again is another one that we wanted to take as well. We will be taking Nerd Rage as well. Could be time for Feather-Footed. We're in the S's, want to be in the O's. Opportunity perks. Swift Learner, we need 20. Activities outside of combat earn an additional 10% experience. Yeah. Yeah. On that. 10 points into that straight away. Swift Learner 2. More experience. Going for as much experience as possible to begin with before we branch out. So I guess we've got 4 points to put into things here. Science, we already got 30. Demolitions is a little low. Fitness, I do want to get up to 50. But I don't know if we need to prioritize that right now. Salvage to 10 for herbology. Let's salvage. Salvage is on 9, so that's that done. And that. That'll mean herbology at some point. After your closest quest target is displayed in VAFs, it also grants an additional 5% experience. Single. And 1. Right, we'll get Vans. Vans for the additional 5%. Kind of worth it for the next rank as well to get the +3 perception. Pretty good. So my experience gain now should be really good. I don't think there's many more that I can take to buff my experience aside from improved ranks to the ones we've already taken. When we get back to Sanctuary, I'll have a quick look through the perk list to see just how much increased experience gain is. We definitely need to focus on some combat-based perks soon, so Ever-Footed, Nerd Rage, that kind of thing. Parched from lack of water. I think I'll wait until we're hungry as well and finish up those noodle cups. Okay, so that's perks. I like how it shows you them perks. So we have Idiot Savant, which we can take higher perk ranks 2 more times. 1.5 times experience from any action. With that, I kind of don't really want to raise my intelligence all that much straight away. Be able to get the bubble head at some point. But for now, 4 intelligence is going to boost that. We have Swift Learner. So that was what, 10% experience, 10% experience. I don't know how these stack, but bigger number go burr. We have 100 extra experience whenever we read an unread magazine. We have plus 5% experience. So all these plus percentages will help with this as well, which is why, what was it? It was about 150 that we got it up to. There are a couple of other perks in the list that we can take later on. Additional experience based on speech check. Additional experience based on discovered location. Those can be taken and they will give me experience retroactively based on ones I've already found, so I don't need to rush into getting those.
Radiation level 6.
That's a big old chunk of experience that we're going to be getting. I got 150 for the last magazine that I read. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to potentially try and get ourselves over to the robotics yard right now, and we'll get another magazine there, so we can check that out. Once again, it just continuously rains. Air filtered. Store items. Store this for now. I'll probably end up using this. It's a revolver though. It's the only thing that's going to set it apart. Revolvers and pistol perks are different, so we'll use it if we get the ammo. If not, it's got a good value to weight. That's all in my inventory. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's all fine. We'll have a little smoke here. But the best way to get to this, I'd say along the coast, along the water's edge. But when we played, there was like a spawn point over here that was new. What did we have spawn there before? We had a group of zombies, we had gunners, we had super mutants. So that's actually kind of dangerous. It's actually kind of dangerous. It may be more advantageous for us to go along the other side. So let's get that done, and we'll get that done before we finish up today, I think. Starting to look a little low on ammo. 10 mil. So that's something I'm going to need to address very soon. 10 mils low, 9 mils low. Hopefully by now we've picked up some different calibers for the little Uzi that we picked up. We took care of the dogs down here. Valve that's shooting should still be around. Ah, that pathetic little jump. I'll advance a little bit. Gunshots. Now, before it's said, right, countering it right now, in the robotics disposal yard, the Fat Man and or the mini nuke may not be there due to loot reduction mods. I'm there for the magazine, potential fusion core. It is this fella. Gunshots. Gas mask filter. I guess we'll see in a moment if we take rads. We get that done before I deal with this guy. Right, let's do that now. Let's see. Let's be there.
Radioactive particles detected.
Okay, so the animation takes time, but it literally switches from whatever the percentage is to 100 straight away, so... I was worried we'd take rads in between switching filters. I think it's a little generous. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. Scavenger, pacify person. I'll line up the headshot. We'll try and pacify, and then if not, we'll just get blasted. I can't see.
Just did radiation level 6.
Pacify attempt failed. Then I've started blasting. Gas mask filter. Look at that. Bag. Right, okay, so I've never approached this location from this direction before. It always go around this way or go straight through the woods. There's a little unknown. I guess that was a little stash for the fella. I would like to avoid my alerts right now, so... what are we down to? A handful of bullets. I was dead. Well, I mean, I took the clothes off of him, so... either going to be dead or dying in cold. Okay, so I know we have mole rats. I feel like I'm probably going to burn through my ammo here, but we get into the bunker building, we aim at the doorway, we start blasting. Well, that leveled me then. There's a fusion core. Get in. Right, experience gain is 150 on the dot. Right, there's nothing else in here. But we had more rats? Or am I good to just go? Good to go. Wow. Right, well, let me sweep around just in case it is. No, it's definitely not here. I think we figured it out before. Right, well, we can head back then. Very good. We got ourselves another fusion core. I would say we could trade that if we get into a bit of a pinch, but I'll probably use it for more filtration system things. You know, or power armor, if we get that far. Oh, you mean guy was dead as in he was already dead? Oh, well, I blasted him. I blasted him. We tried to pacify him, it didn't work. I think it just auto goes hostile to you anyway, so. There is also that. Get back here so we can stop wasting filters. That was what, like a filter to get both of that done, really? Yeah, he goes hostile regardless. Okay, alright, let me store items in here and get this done before I forget. While that's going, we'll check to see if we've got anything left in here that we stored by accident. We do. Let's take all of that. Break down this other garbage. Let's take it all by accident. Gas mask filters don't break down anyway. I know that we don't have to use the gas mask here because we're near the filter. I'm going to leave it on anyway, just in case we dip out of the toxic area. Dip into the toxic area, even. Fusion core can get stored for now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, let me go ahead and... Technically, last cigarette that we've got. Make sure that we save one each time for the end of an episode, which is where we're at right now. So, I think I'm going to leave it there for this first episode of this permadeath attempt. I know that there's some parts of this were a little slow. Slow and steady wins the race and all that. We got ourselves a good basis for experience. We've got a nice little base set up. Next time around, we'll branch out a little further than what we have done today. I'm thinking wicked shipping fleet, scouting around the edge of Concord, get all the magazines that are nearby. combat-based perks next time. Experience today, combat next time. So, as usual, I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do drop a like on the video, do subscribe to the channel. Do check those links down in the video description as always, if you're looking for the mod pack or if you're looking to support the channel. That was said and done. Catch you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.